Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 140 of the DrewCast. I'm your host, Mellow15. Joining me, like always, my favorite disembodied voice.
Hey yo, it's Narf.
Hey yo.
That's my new line when I start any of my clips.
Is Ayo.
Hey yo, it's
Yeah.
Narf.
Ayo is Naf. In the last episode we just did, I put the link to his YouTube channel. Guys, go subscribe to him, support him.
If you care about MMA, you don't need to fake it.
If you care about people winning,
Yeah.
is what I would say.
If you care about winners,
Then you're gonna subscribe to my boy, dude.
hey, and if you have a gambling addiction, I do support gambling.
If you
If you have a gambling addiction, come to my channel. I'll give you good advice on gambling on MMA. No, I do not condone gambling. But for real, if you want to make some money, I make people money. I'm saying.
Well, tonight, guys, we have I feel like it's a really simple episode, but it's not going to be because we are going to talk about the new Harry Potter show coming out on Max. I still call it HBO Max because I don't care. I don't follow the rules. If you guys haven't noticed, and we might talk about how I think Harry Potter is a bad friend, and we might have some disagreements on that. Then we're gonna end on Wemby.
Victor Wembanyama.
So to start off, we're gonna talk about yes. So in 2026 is when they said that the Harry Potter TV show is going to be released on Max. I had my doubts. I still do. Before we start, Sam, the Harry Potter show that's going to be coming out, it's on Max. It's going to be probably 8-10 episodes a season. Each season is going to cover a book. I thought it was the wrong move. I thought they shouldn't have remade Harry Potter so soon. They could have done a sequel TV show, a prequel TV show. I think that would have done better. But maybe I'm just an old head. Maybe I'm just a hater. Who knows, dude? But we're going to go through, what we think about the show, our expectations. With J.K. Rowling being involved, is that something that makes you guys mad? Do you not care? And we can all kind of just converse together. So when it comes to the show, Sam, what are your thoughts?
I'm really excited about it. I think that it has a ton of potential to do something great in television that we've needed for a while. We need like the new what was the video game that just got
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us
Yeah.
just got recreated, and that was incredible. This is the next chance to recreate something at a high level in a different form.
Ooh, like some Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they can bring in the actors and the writers that can recreate an iconic moment in cinema, like Game of Thrones seasons 1 through 4 to 5, whatever you think.
I would say seasons 1 through 6, Game of Thrones.
I would say 1 through 4, 5 and 6 were good, but not the greatest.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but yeah, 1 through 4 were just like so captivating, and Harry Potter as a TV show has such a chance to bring a depth that these books have needed for a really long time.
That's the one part I'm excited about is they can take a deeper dive into each book.
But ultimately, HBO is willing to go like the extra mile in terms of spending money on hit shows and bringing in the right people and not worrying about like how graphic it is or nudity. Like they could bring this to another level even.
100%. Yeah, when it comes to the pros about the show, the deeper they can dive into each book is going to be something that I'm excited about. It's the one thing they're going to really struggle with. I think they might actually struggle with this big time. We are all so used to the movies and the people who play in those movies that the casting almost has to be perfect for the show, you're gonna lose a lot of people if you don't cast the like Harry Potter probably has to be the most important casting of the show.
Yeah.
There might okay, and there's a couple other characters like Snape,
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Like there's gonna be a couple after Harry that like you you might not be able to hit an A, but a B plus in the casting department. Harry, hands down, has to be there.
Exactly.
So, to me, yes, like will I watch it? Yeah, of course. We're probably gonna do a review on it. We'll break it down. I'm excited, but yeah,
I'm very excited. Regardless how cringy it is, I'll be excited and I'll watch every episode.
I
Regardless.
kind of hope that the show goes like full woke.
I hope not. I really hope not. I want it to be a great show. I don't want it to be cringy. I don't want it to be weird. I want it to like be Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter is so fun. Like Hogwarts Legacy came out last year,
Yeah, like a year or two ago. Yeah,
and that was the best thing Harry Potter has seen since the final movie.
yeah, and people in that game still got a lot of backlash. I didn't really care about the backlash of the game. I saw my cousin play it. He showed me like gameplay looked good. I mean, it looked good. It looked like it was fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah,
Just exploring that universe at a different level. It was kind of repetitive. You can give it that, but the art was beautiful. It was great. It's exactly what Harry Potter needed, because Harry Potter as a franchise has been suffering a lot lately.
it kind of big time suffering.
With all this whole series, the whole
Stuff with
situation.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling
yeah.
and the Fantastic Beast series, that really failing, just completely falling on its head.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the box office numbers, but to me, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it flopped.
Yeah,
It should have been as big as Harry Potter. It wasn't. I can't really explain why it wasn't, but it just wasn't there. And
I don't know if anything ever reaches the apex
of the Harry Potter movies,
of the Harry Potter books or movies,
Mhm.
whatever you prefer, because they're both great. Like they both stand on their own, but as I said, this series that's about to come on HBO has just the biggest opportunity to really stand on its own and be its own thing while also representing Harry Potter.
Do you think that a potential sequel series could have been as big as the apex of Harry Potter?
I I don't yes and no, like
With, let's say, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and I forgot who plays Weasley. I'm sorry. Let's say they
Daniel
all
Rupert.
return. Rupert, yeah, right. His name's like Rupert.
Yeah,
Let's
Daniel
say they
Rupert.
all return for the sequel series, right? The
Uh-huh.
movies. Not saying it would be as big as what Harry Potter was at its peak, but the sequel series with those returning actors could potentially be pretty big on its own. And that's just my opinion, but
I don't think there's anything interesting to tell about their lives after what happens.
yeah, because like there like unless you're like Voldemort's daughter returned and like all like that's the like be original, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what Voldemort returns from the dead. It's almost like Emperor Palpatine
He
from Star
didn't
Wars.
love like that's one of the like in my opinion, I don't even regard that as like in the actual Harry Potter lore. That's like Reddit fanfic, in my opinion. The whole Voldemort's daughter, like he like his whole thing was I don't love anyone. And
Isn't that from the play? There's like a
yeah,
book
yeah,
called The
yeah,
Lost
yeah,
Child. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like, and that's not canon, obviously, right? That's not
It's
canon, right?
been like some people, it's kind of like 50-50 in the community, I believe.
Like some people think it's
Like
canon,
some people are like, yeah, this is totally canon. It was like J.K. Rowling supported it.
but Okay, so Voldemort's daughter was the villain in that.
She was a part of, like, like she was like an anti-hero basically. Like she was a guy, bad
I
guy.
mean, you could always have like in a sequel series, right? You could. It's not going to be Voldemort level, but you could always have like a dark wizard, right? There's not like a faction, right? You could, hey, I'm a new dark wizard who I'm trying to take over the wizarding world.
I'm applying
Or maybe
today.
something like makes the dark wizards and the good wizards team up against it, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
always something. But yeah, you're right. The apex of Harry Potter, it's gonna be hard to beat, and especially we're so used to Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson. We're so used to those guys that I wish the show well. It's gonna. I think it's something really big to tackle. Harry Potter just. I feel like the movies just ended, and to me, it feels like that. I know it's been like a decade, more than a decade, but I feel like
And we have a couple more years.
Yeah, we have like 2 more years.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about before filming. I didn't know this was already a popular thing on Reddit, but Adam Driver playing Snape would absolutely be who I cast as Snape. I know he's a little younger than Alan Rickman. I get it. But Adam Driver as Snape, he was born to play that role. Like, that is Adam Driver as Snape. Maybe put some like makeup on him to make him look older. Whatever you guys got to do, but you give that man his money. I
Yeah.
guarantee you Adam Driver would play a good Snape. And we were looking up casting stuff before the show.
Yeah.
And what was one of the other ones you would show me?
It was I'm trying to find it right now.
They wanted Daniel Radcliffe to play James Potter.
Oh yeah, that one's fire.
Like, if they can get him to come back to the show, yeah, why not? Get Daniel Radcliffe as James Potter. You know, I don't know if like the whole J.K. Rowling controversy would stop him from doing it, but listen, Daniel, don't let it stop you from doing it. Okay, play James Potter. Who cares what J.K. Rowling says, right? Whether you agree with her or disagree with her, at this point, Harry Potter is too big for you to care. It literally is your whole entire career. You're just gonna stop playing Harry Potter now because J.K. Rowling said women are women? Like, come on, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying I have my stance on this, but that's what J.K. Rowling's saying, and Daniel Radcliffe's not gonna play Harry Potter anymore. Like, no, bro.
Well, yeah,
Literally, who
James
cares?
Potter. He doesn't even have to play Harry,
He could play James in the show.
but he can be mean to his son to whip him into shape to be a good Harry Potter.
Do it, dude. And there was another casting. Tom Hiddleston as Voldemort.
Dude, I think it's perfect. I legit think Tom Hiddleston is an S tier actor right now, and I know Disney has him wrapped up tight.
So WB is gonna have to throw a bag at him to get him to play Voldemort. But get this man as Voldemort, Tom Hiddleston. Let's go, dude.
That would be. I would be, regardless of everyone else. It's just like Marvel right now. Regardless of everyone else's performance, I know Tom Hiddleston's gonna he's gonna hit it right on.
Or I know Matt Smith. He's probably gonna be tied up with House of Dragon for a while, but Matt Smith as Voldemort, I think that's a good choice too. But I would pick Tom Hiddleston before I pick Matt Smith. I got you on that one. Tom Hiddleston as Voldemort. Let's get it, dude.
Let's get it, bro.
You know, the other castings are important too. When I said like I wanted the show to be woke, guys, I'm joking. But if it does go woke, let's get a Black Hermione. Let's get a Mexican fucking Draco. Harry can be Asian. Ron can be Ron can be Chamorro. Let's get a Chamorro Ron Weasley, bro. Like a ginger Chamorro. Can you imagine like a ginger Chamorro? Just put a Filipino and blonde and a red wig, and that's Ron for Voldemort. Let's make him a Caitlyn Jenner. If you're gonna go woke, because remember, J.K. Rowling had came out after the books came out and said, "Hey, Dumbledore's gay," and she started adding all this extra stuff. Then let's go full. Let's do it.
Let's go full woke.
Let's go.
Let's show every single ethnicity, every single gender identity.
Yep. Like it doesn't matter. Like there's hundreds of genders, right? So let's do.
And it's the world of magic. So why not? They're all Hufflepuffs.
They're all Hufflepuff. They're all Ravenclaw too, because Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff got shitted on in the original show.
We're running out of letters for these guys. It's the LGBTQRF.
There's not going to be enough letters at the end. When this is all said and done in like 50, 60 years, because I think the world's going to end before that, But on Doomsday, the LGBTQ community will have taken every letter. It'll be the fucking alphabet. It will literally be the alphabet, but
They're gonna start using numbers.
Yeah, and like binary code. Yeah, they're gonna
Morse code.
Hey, and why not? If you already have enough letters, right? And I feel like you have too many, but you have enough letters, cool. Now what I want you to do is take every single letter from the alphabet. It's your guys' now, and we can make our own alphabet. We'll recreate the alphabet. Because it belongs to the gays now.
Well,
right?
now we gotta hang out with the aliens, so.
Yeah, the aliens too, and it's
So
funny.
we gotta learn their language.
On top of our language.
No.
If they're coming here, the aliens need to learn our language, dude.
We're gonna be like, we're gonna bow down to you, but you gotta learn English because we don't know what the heck you're saying.
Nah, before the aliens come, I think Trump needs to build a wall because, like,
You think will help?
not even a wall. Trump, here's my message to you. You're never gonna watch this, but since you're gonna be our next president,
I think he will. I think we're gonna get.
I think Trump's cool enough. Trump, what you need to do is on some Simpsons movie where they put the dome over Springfield. I think Trump needs to build a dome that fits over America, right? You can't get through this dome unless you're American. Like, your blood has to be American to get through this dome. You put the dome over America, and when the aliens come, they can't even touch us because they're not American. So the dome, I mean, there's like construction cranes like dropping the beep, 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 dropping the drone. The dome. They drop the dome. Who's touching us, bro? You want to build a wall? I get it, because there's a lot of illegals. I get it. But put the dome, and it blocks us from all sides. So not only Mexicans aren't getting in, Canadians, the Atlantis people, on Florida side, the
Wait,
Neymar,
so we have the technology to go underground too?
They might, but it's going to take a long time. Maybe the dome just goes through the crust. Huh?
Do we have enough time?
We don't, because it'll take a lot of time to go through the crust.
I feel like this technology is like we'd have to borrow it from and be like, hey, chill. Can we borrow some technology real quick? We need to build this wall to protect ourselves from you.
That's why.
Wait, we didn't say that last part, but
Biden's not going to put a fishbowl over America. Trump will do it. Trump. If I tell Trump straight up, like, hey, I think a bowl, like a glass bowl over America is better than the wall, and I think Trump would say to himself, that's a huge idea. And I think ultimately Trump would understand where I'm coming from. And since I'm half Mexican, Trump would be like, hey, I think this half illegal's right. I think we put the glass dome and there's no aliens coming through. There's no aliens coming through because both aliens, right? So then, like, it's just a win-win, dude. And then to me, the aliens are already here. The aliens are already here. And I'll explain why in a second. But and I'm not talking the illegal ones across, but to end the Harry Potter segment off.
You got me dying.
I went left, bro. I went super left. To end the Harry Potter segment off, I think the show, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna support it. They need to get the casting right. They need to go full woke, Black Hermione, Mexican Draco, a woman Dumbledore, like a female Dumbledore.
El Draco.
Maybe Voldemort's a Caitlyn Jenner type person. Like, I think the show would benefit greatly from that, and I think, why not? Why can't my dog, who's a Yorkie, play Ron Weasley? If he believes he can, cast him. That's all I'm saying. But speaking of aliens, who I think are already here, and I'm not talking about the ones across illegally, my uncles, my tios. I'm talking about, and I'm going to let Sam take this next part off, but Victor Wembanyama. I don't think I said his name right, but Victor Wembanyama.
It's Victor Wembanyama. Can you point in a corner or something?
And the name pops up?
No, you're going to put the GIF of the donuts being glazed.
Oh, yeah, because this is, hey, get your donuts ready. Hey, someone's glazing right now.
Yeah, so Victor Wembanyama, if you don't pay attention to the NBA, is an alien, a 7'4" alien that plays center for the San Antonio Spurs. And let me tell you guys, this guy's going to change the sport. If you don't watch the NBA, he's having one of the greatest rookie runs of all time. Like, I showed Andrew this tweet that was the last 8 games, and he's basically averaging like 24, 10, 5 blocks, 5 assists, and like 3 steals.
And as a rookie
in the last 8 games, and he just had the first 5x5 since I can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Andre, like the youngest since Andre Karolinko, and he did it when he was 22. Victor is 20 years old, putting up these outrageous numbers, and it's scary. It's going to change the entire sport. Put it on its head.
So I'll give you this. He does look like an alien, Victor.
He does. He has that vibe.
And I knew he was an alien, not because of how he looks, because it's easy to say that. It's easy to look at this kid, and I'm going to say kid because I'm in my 30s now, so everybody's
and he's 20.
Kid. Huh?
He's 20.
Yeah, everybody's a kid to me. I don't care if you're 29. You're a kid. Okay. And once you hit 30, bro,
okay,
you're
Dana White.
Yeah.
This kid's going to be incredible.
Yeah,
the greatest fighter I've ever seen.
Once you're in your 30s, everybody's bud and everybody's kid. You can get away with that. You're in your 30s, right? But Victor, the reason I knew he was an alien was when Britney Spears slapped him. Or he slapped her. I forgot who slapped who, right?
I think he had more aura than Britney Spears, bro.
And Britney Spears went on Instagram complaining. Listen, Britney Spears, I haven't said this to you before, but I watch your stuff because you're really cringy, and you remind me of my mom. It's probably like the alcohol and the butcher knives. But you saw him. You saw Victor. You see what he looks like. You see how tall he is. I mean, my store manager is tall as fuck, and he's not as tall as Victor. So you saw Victor, and you know what you said to yourself? I'm going to go talk to him, which I get it.
He's kind of cute.
And
that's what she was thinking.
I forgot what happened. Did he slap her or did she slap him? I forgot. She tapped him and he slapped her.
Yeah, right? She tapped him and his security
slapped her.
Hit her.
Okay. I don't want to allegedly, right? Because I don't want to
allegedly.
You know,
always alleged.
Yeah, it is. But with YouTube and people, and Britney Spears might sue me. That's how crazy she is. She doesn't know me, but I can see it happening. I can see B getting a cease and desist order. I get it, Britney, but you saw him, you slapped him. To me, that's when I said to myself, hey, if there's any alien that's in a human's body right now, this could. And let the donut glazing continue, my friend.
Honestly, like, it's going to sound outrageous, but I've been watching this kid since he was like 15 years old. He was like 6'10". Can you imagine being 6'10" at 15 years old?
No, I mean, but like anytime anybody needs like something off the top shelf, you got to do it now.
Or anytime you need a dunk or a layup, or you want to make $1 million in the NBA, you're just like 6'10", and you're like, okay, that's $10 million probably if I even try, you know.
If I'm a coach who saw Victor as a middle schooler, I'd be like the coach with the hat chewing his gum. Hey, you play basketball? You don't play basketball, right? Like, I need, like, yeah, like, you're already my starter now. Come over here. You're my starter now.
Exactly. It's like Joel Embiid. Like, he got found out of nowhere. But Victor has been, like, people have been oohing and on over this kid since he was, like, 14 or 15 years old. Like, people have been calling him, because his footwork is elite. His shot making is elite. His defense had, like, at this point, at 54 games into his career, he has more stocks, which are stocks and blocks and steals combined. He has more stocks than the last 7 out of 10 defensive player of the years.
Is he the favorite to win Defensive Player of the
He's
Year?
actually second to Rudy Gobert right now.
Fair.
And it's fair because the Timberwolves have the best defense in the NBA, and it's outrageous how good they are defensively. But Victor almost is single-handedly keeping the Spurs like in competitive games. Like he's so dynamic defensively. It's one of the wildest things I've ever seen in any sport ever.
Yeah, I would say the first time I ever heard of him was when we meet. I think right around the time me and you first actually started talking more and meeting, and you would show me like highlights, and I was like, damn, this doesn't look like a human. Like
He
this
really
this
doesn't
man is
act
not
like-
a human. Like this man. And then when he goes to the NBA, he goes to Pop, right? And obviously Pop is, a legendary coach. He's had his fair share of luck with big men, right? Obviously, like Russell. Not what's that guy? Who came before Tim Duncan?
David Robinson.
Yeah, David Robinson. I meant to say Robinson, not Russell.
Bill
So
Russell's wild.
Robinson, Duncan. I mean, he's had his history with big men. So yeah, I would say Wemby started off at a good place. If he leaves the Spurs at some point, I could see why, but I think his career started off in a good place under the right coach.
I think so too. I think that was so important. I said it like at the middle of last year. I just predicted that the Spurs were gonna get that draft pick. Like I was like, yeah, it just makes too much sense for them.
Not only does it make too
because
much
they just traded away DeJounte Murray. They had no future ahead of them. Popovich was like on the edge of retirement. It just felt like the NBA. Just like when Derrick Rose went, the Bulls have the 9th best odds to get the first overall pick. And the Chicago native is the predicted number 1 overall pick. So somehow the Chicago Bulls perfectly end up with number 1.
Yeah. Do you think it's like faked like that?
I think not necessarily.
Because like when LeBron went to the Cavs, like he's the
Yeah,
Cleveland,
exactly.
he's
The
native.
Cleveland kid.
It actually makes good content, even if it is faked. It does create good
Patrick
content.
Ewing to the Knicks. Like,
Yeah.
there's just too, like, I don't think 100%. I don't think that they wanted Zion to go to the New Orleans.
Yeah, because you know how much fucking crawfish that kid's gonna eat. Oh my god, he not only all the porn stars, but like the crawfish too. I don't know what's better, like free pussy or free crawfish, dude. What are you choosing?
One of each, please.
Can I get the OnlyFans girl and and a pound of the freshest crawfish you have?
Yeah, you were saying how much crawfish he gets for free.
He probably gets mad crawfish for free, Zion.
Yeah.
There's no way he doesn't. There's no way.
Who else is sponsoring you in New Orleans though?
Like he's probably living in the place in America where seafood boils are the best ever.
Yeah, I actually had a pretty fire seafood boil the other day at this place right by our work. It was so fire.
Is it called Crawfish Island?
Yes.
Yes, I go there all the time. I love that place.
So good.
I fucking love Crawfish Island, dude.
Yeah, it was
They
fire.
let me take my stuff home the other night too. Shout out to you, Crawfish Island. I actually left a review on their Google under my YouTube account.
I might have to. It was I was really impressed.
Thank you, man. I'm really proud. That really makes my heart warm that you like the same place. That's really cool, dude.
I like food.
Yeah, well, that place is
Or else,
amazing. And
how would I
we should
look
get the
like-
boat. There's a $200 boat.
I'm not
We'll go
paying
half.
$200.
We'll go half. The boat comes with hell of food.
We'll talk about this. Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar, but to end that Wemby thing off, yeah, bro, if you guys are wanting to watch an alien in real life, that's him. That's what it's gonna be, man, for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I don't know how many of y'all pay attention to basketball, but
Now you do.
now you have to.
We
Like
control-
if you're into aliens, you have to be into Wemby.
And we control what you watch. We're part of the Matrix, right? So we're like podcasting will eventually become the new Matrix. So we actually control what you watch. Go watch Wemby. Go watch this alien kid. Do
This
what?
7'5" Kevin Durant / who was it? Someone called Wemby Wilt Chamberlain with a jump shot, and it just fits too well.
Wilt fans. He had a jump shot. He had a jump shot. Blah. Oh, Wilt had a jump shot.
Nah, he just had like a 50-inch vertical and a lot of steroids.
I hate old head fans, bro. I'm sorry. I fucking hate old head fans. They're
That's
just
one of
like,
the reasons I like steer clear of a lot of like NBA debates. It's just like
yeah,
all
because
these
especially with
heads.
old heads, like Jordan. Jortan, Jordan.
People at our work be like that. They be on that. Yeah, I watched like 5 Kobe games in his career.
He's
but
the best ever, bro.
it's just
Can
like,
you? I
well,
love Kobe, but can you guys stop, please? I love Kobe, and I love Kobe. I grew up watching him. I love him.
but you can't argue against him and Jordan.
No.
Him and LeBron.
It's just Jordan, Sam. It's Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan. That's how most people pronounce it. That's what we're gonna say. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Catch me and Sam both. I'll have to start linking these two. Catch me and Sam on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, YouTube. His channel will be in the description from now on. Please support my friend. Go support his channel. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Literally, there's so many ways you can digest us. You don't have to look at. You don't have to look at me. You don't have to even. You can listen to the voice, and the Spotify stuff gets good downloads, guys. So
And
clearly,
regardless, you don't have to look at me.
Arr. And until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.